Hello, my name is Omar Rampersad. It's January 25th, Friday, 2019 at 1:34 p.m. in Toronto. So I just want to put my face out here today because I know I'm being flagged again. I was updated of that in the doctor's office. I went to see my cardiologist and he looked at the results and couldn't explain the test results, but he's doing a few more tests. So um, there is an ongoing, as I said before, there is an ongoing um, targeting in this building, especially, and it started in this building. The flagging started in this building to get me mentally committed and to get me removed from my home and put in a mental institution or live with somebody or have me charged with a crime. Now, there is no mental illness, so there is going to be no commitment. If there is commitment or attempts, I should say attempts at commitments, mental health commitment, to make that clear, this is all going to be based on lies and setups and frames. And since I'm flagged, and I heard the comment, I was flagged, my life had no value, which meant that anything could be done to me. I'm completely open. It's all fixed at the top, meaning that everybody who's involved in this program of targeting me is going to take part in an agreement, a tacit agreement, that nothing is going to be done about any of the results of the vicious experimentation that's taking place. It's going to be covered up. So this is the agreement, the silent agreement that the community has amongst its members. So this agreement extends into the workplace, it extends into hospitals, nurses, doctors, workers, just about anyone who comes in contact with you takes part in this agreement, except for a very, very few who refuse to do that. But most people toe the line because the understanding is once you're a target and you're turned out to be disposed of. And if anybody did not take part in that agenda, then the command from the top, whatever that means, and I think it's hard to pin that down, but I think everybody knows or have a really good idea of what that means. Although it's hard to pin the people down, the names, and so on. It's understood that if you don't take part in this agenda, then you're going to be targeted too. However, keep in mind, in today's world, given 5G is coming and then 6G after that, in today's world, everybody has an agenda. Every group of people has an agenda, and these agendas are different. So when something like the word came from the top to eliminate this person, this is, first of all, this is gangsterism. This sort of, and my computer is doing strange things. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm going to keep talking. When the phrase is used that it's coming from the top, there are many people at the top, and it depends on which top, quote unquote, you're talking about. most of these tops are criminals. So if you're going along the ethnic lines, as targeting tends to go, in my case, then the top could be an Indian person, male or female. It could be a black person. It could be a Chinese person. It could be a Vietnamese person. Because this targeting goes along ethnic lines, because the person who signs you out gets the backup and the support by the people of his own ethnic group. And there's some sort of a competition between the people who are monitoring, quote unquote, the names on the list. So they compete amongst each other for the placing of who's going to, or let me say the winning is when you're considered to win when you dispose of the target. And each group has a target. So they compete amongst each other to dispose of the target first, to degrade them, dehumanize them, and carry out this program to dispose. And whoever disposes of the name of the person, then that group wins. So when the phrase is used, it's coming from the top, it generates fear in people, because they wonder, well, who's at the top? Well, there's a criminal at the top, basically. So you're actually following a criminal agenda, and you're breaking laws along the way, and you're going to be criminalized. There is no doubt about that. People are breaking laws all the time against me. Stalking, setting me up, framing conspiracies, lying on affidavits, stalking, spying on me, doing all sorts of illegal activity, and nothing's done to them, because it's understood that nothing was going to be done to them. Just me. I'm the one who's going to be charged. I'm the one who's going to be committed, because that's the tacit understanding. So the mistake most people make, I should say the people who make the decision to take part in this, the mistake they make is to underestimate the target, because some of the targets on some of the names on this list for people of people who are being targeted are doctors, lawyers, IT professionals, and professionals from every different background. These people are in the know. They survive this. They know how to survive this this sort of targeting, and of course they take the people to court. And as the technology is getting exposed and the program is getting exposed, then more and more people are being taken to court, and they are going to get charged. Because once you take somebody to court, the information comes out through subpoenas and so on, and the result of that can result in the perpetrators getting charged. Because the police will have no choice, because it's going to become so obvious that criminal activity is taking place that they'll have to charge them. So this is the mistake that perpetrators are making. People who are taking part in this program thinking they can do anything to the person. Remote rape, stalk, spy, and they can get away with it. The fact of the matter is they cannot get away with it. They will not get away with it. And they are not getting away with it in a lot of cases, because in a lot of cases the targets are actually going to court and getting these people charged. And definitely, of course, you take them to court, they're getting sued. So there is a lot of fallout and repercussions, criminal charges, which is a very serious thing, etc. These things are happening more and more so as this program is getting exposed more and more, because a whole lot of people are being enrolled in the program. Millions of people are being enrolled in the program globally. So, of course, there's going to be a whole lot of people fighting back and winning. So, people should think about that before they start taking part in a targeting program against anyone. Anyone. Doctors, lawyers, professionals, policemen, and policemen are targeted too, very much so, especially by the criminals. Talk to you another time.